Sometimes we focus on building the vision that we forget to build people. Because if we don't build the people, the vision will never come to pass. Sometimes we spend so much time on building the building, getting the things in place, that we forget to build people. And I think this is one of the reasons why that church is starting to become unattractive, because the church is busy building their vision, but they forgot how to build people. So how do you build people? I'm glad that you asked. If you have a person that is giving to you, if they're giving you their time, talents, and money, it's your responsibility to multiply it and give it back. How do you multiply it and give it back? You have a choir at your church that can sing. They can sing so good, they should be making records. Why is the church not investing in a studio so their church can bring in money so they can do full-time ministry, right? You have a doctor at your church. You have a personal trainer at your church. You have people that are really good at what they're doing. There are managers in their profession in the world. So why are the church not taking the time to build the people? Because if you build the people will build the church. Just imagine you have somebody that's making $50,000 a year that's giving you 10%, but you help them become a millionaire. If you help them become a millionaire, that 10% is going to build more than a church. It's going to build everything that you need, because they're already giving you a percentage out of their heart. They're already tithing. They're already giving into the church. Can you imagine coming to a place? Can you imagine coming into a place where you can be saved? Not only saved, you can get a job. They gave me a job so I can keep the apartment in the car. They gave me the car. They helped me fix my credit, because you had these people in place, because you multiplied in these people. You built these people before you built the church. So when you start building these people, got you. This is the example that I can give you. Jesus had 12 disciples, right? So these were businessmen. You had an accountant, you had a doctor, you had a religious leader, you had men fishermen. And so in that time, they were like that was like the number one business back in that time. You had men that knew astrology, you have teachers, you have religious leaders, you have prophets. And by the way, prophets are not people that just come and give you a fortune or tell you a fortune. A prophet is somebody that stands up to leaders that are not doing right by people. So they're like your activists back in that day. And so you have all these men that were influential. And so Jesus took these men that were influential and showed them how to treat the people's needs as holy. And so when you go back and you read the Bible and you see the different miracles that he was doing, and the disciples were asking him, Jesus, how do we pray? They knew how to pray. They was asking Jesus, what do we pray for? And so he said, I want you to pray like this. Honor thy Father who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So he was telling them to pray for a system that would treat the people's needs as holy. God created this earth for us to live in unity, for us to build, for us to cultivate. But the problem is that we live in a system that's manipulative, controlling. And so you have rich people that are very rich that are saying, if you live like this, you can be like us. However, it's a system that is broken. The people that you want to build for is not going to support you. And it's okay, because they don't understand what's going on. That's why you have to build and be successful and show people the system that God gave you. All right, that's me for today.